Hello. Let's address the elephant in the room. The great plan to make this summer campaign complete early did not work out. Essentially, when I wanted to stream on Friday, I also had a nice old chat with my boss about a couple things here and there that were... I was supposed to get like a raise, I guess, but time has passed. And I found out that I'm getting quite the opposite of that, actually. Everybody in the company actually gets quite the opposite of that, because that is the sign that the economy is doing fine, you know? So yeah, I just got essentially a little not feeling like publicly appearing, and we had the house to clean because my family came over. They are not here right now, but so we have a little bit of time to do some streaming together, to do some gaming. But yeah, they are just seeing different parts of the Netherlands, coming back here, just doing a couple of inner trips inside the trip. So we have a little bit of time to ourselves here, a little bit of time to catch up with the house, and especially a little bit of time to play some video games. Again, unfortunately, fall campaign released and I'm late, but that means that, like with the infamous last year's summer campaign with the infamous Track 25, I do feel like if I don't do the summer campaign, I will not come back to it, because I'll feel compelled to just after fall do something else. So we have to get back to it. I wouldn't say this was my best performance, but I bet these two are probably not that hard to get an AT on. But I don't know. Didn't work out. Doesn't matter. We'll get the medals anyway. That's what we're here for. Track 22, the also known as the infamous full speeder. The infamous full speeder. That I have to remember how to play now because it's been a week. Could do like 5:30 here, I think. I think my last thoughts about this track was that it's worryingly difficult. It's gonna be worryingly difficult. So let's find out how worryingly difficult it's gonna be. Right, this campaign also had like the ATs being all over the place. That's nice. Okay, well that's not nice. It's okay, we gotta warm up. I gotta get into the rhythm. I slid too much, that's fine. Right, and the big part was a little bit after this. Could easily have 600 here. This was the big part. Because you could like slide this and keep your speed. And that's like the big trick here. It's okay, let's remind ourselves how this track looks like fully. Okay. OBS had an update in which they fixed a couple things which were apparently very problematic, with browser sources not being initialized correctly or something, which caused increased resource usage, quote unquote. So I'm having my hopes up high that it's gonna be actually working fine this stream. I did notice that in during Metal Gear Solid streams where it would occasionally have problems, but when you like restart it and I start the stream and don't change the scenes, it's fine all of a sudden. And they said that the problem was with when you changed scenes and browser sources specifically. So maybe we'll have a couple of those on this stream on my layout. Yeah, this is gonna be slower, but okay. Some practice, you know. Unfortunately, the big problem is that there's no way to be faster about this than just doing the SDs. So here's what we're gonna do. The SDs. Oh, nice no slide, dude. Good start, okay. That sped me up though. Oh, I need to find a line where I like can just focus on making the SDs correct instead of okay. So on these trees that could work. Yeah, unfortunately lost my speed here. Yeah, and bounced. Okay. What were the records here? 55.938, 55.97. They broke the 56 barrier even. They were at 56 when I checked. That's not gonna be good. Oh, I didn't slide, but it's fine. Yeah, whatever the fuck happened in my PB was huge, to say the least. Wild. That's not the way to go. That's nice. Look at the speed. I think like with every full speed, the focus of my runs has to be the beginning. Because if I don't get the speed at the beginning, it's just not gonna happen because I don't have a good base to snowball off of, you know. Yeah, okay. So essentially I have to focus on being even faster at the start, which I didn't know is possible, but here we are. Okay, well, already failed because this is not faster. I was like 17 faster. That was huge. That's not 17. Yeah, I think the only way to approach this right now is to stubbornly keep trying to get the higher speed here. So let me see. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna speed through this. SD here. That's not necessarily better. It is a little bit better, but nowhere near enough to what we need. And I stopped sliding. I dropped the slide. Okay, great. And I'm already slower. Oh, that threw me on the side. Okay. And I now slid. Is that promising? How the fuck did I do that? That was too much. Okay. I think something like this. It was like a very, very wide and very, very to the point SD. I also forgot to turn on my task manager actually. Hang on 1 second. Like here. Windows sound, my bad. I know. Sorry. Okay. Boom. That's a little better. Ow. Never mind. This was weird, but it kind of worked. Okay, I am faster somehow. Let's keep that going. Fuck, dude. Okay, let's practice that a little bit. And that's already gone. Okay. Yeah, it's all in this beginning. That's good beginning. And that's a very bad second checkpoint. And I don't know if it's even worth continuing at this point because... yeah, I don't have nowhere near the speed I just had there. Yeah, okay. I have to turn no more. That was reasonable, I think. Okay. That's good speed. That's 600. Yeah, the sad part here is that I had to overslide to make it. I think I have to like go in such a way that I'm like a little more to the left when I exit the ramps there. But okay. Good starts. It's good starts. We have promising beginner results here. That's not a aforementioned promising beginner results. Let's start over here. Not enough. A little more of a slide. I need to pay more attention to where the car is going. And I know slid. Okay, that's slower because I went too wide. Okay. Needed to correct too much. Nice. Think that's gonna be a little faster. No, that's tight. Okay. So if I go like this. Okay, see, like, too much. That's the big problem, that I'm kind of just aiming without knowing what's waiting for me there, without having a look at that area. I have to like kind of just guesstimate, as they say. I'm so slow. No, I'm not, actually. Hang on. Yes, I am. Okay. I'm very slow, actually. Yeah, very slow. So, like, let's see. If I go here... Yeah, I'm too flat. Okay. Okay. Hello again, Quinn. Welcome. How you doing? After we've not seen each other for an hour, I believe. How was your hour? Tired I missed you guys. Me too, you know. It's been an hour. Some would say only an hour. But I would say an hour? An hour too long, man, yeah. Did you have a nice meal? Yeah, it was very nice. It was a pretty standard menu of schnitzel from a local place here, which honestly, it's not as good as, you know, in the ones he had in Austria, for example, but it is good. I like it. It's not like it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm actually really happy that we have a place like that because we didn't have it for a while, and then they opened and they are still alive, which is really good. Nice to see. I think there's a C at the beginning. It's SCH. But yeah. The pretzels they have are sad, unfortunately. Which means Machex is a little sad, but that's fine. Who put out those letters here? I believe German people. I cry, yeah. I mean, those pretzels are always very sad. They literally look like they just pulled them from like behind a cabinet or somewhere, dropped it in the oven to like warm it up, you know. And it's like good enough. It looks sad. It's good. It's good. It's not like I mean, whether it's good, I don't know. Maciek said it, but it's good as in like it's not hurting us. It's just sad. You know, when you like look at a piece of food and it just looks sad, you can tell the food itself is just sad. That's kind of it. Not sad like spoiled, it's sad like it was just served and it looks sad. I don't know how to say that. Polish supermarket? Oh, hell yeah. You were scared? There will be Polish people in there. I can tell you that much. When I first was moving in here, we were in a completely different town trying to find, I mean, I was on my own. Jake stayed back in Poland to take care of the cats and prepare the stuff for move, but I was on my own and in a different city completely. And there was a Polish market there, and the hedgehog cookies, jeżyki are very good. But yeah, it was very wild because it was like everybody speaks Dutch around me, you know. And then I enter the store, and all of a sudden this nice lady says "Dzień dobry," and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm home. Gonna be faster here. Yeah, it's really nice to like seal piece of your home, you know, away from home. I suspect probably similar for Maciek's when we met that one American person in the Polish market looking for panko. No, Quinn, Polish people usually are very to themselves. They're kind of like, just don't give a shit. They like, you can, you know... I don't know how to say that. If something is a little bit weird, they would like maybe stare a little bit, but at the same time they would also be like, I don't give a fuck. So yeah. Lonf. Yeah, jeżyki are very good. We didn't have them in a while. I gotta go visit our Polish supermarket. It's been a while. Are sort of inviting space I shouldn't? I wouldn't be too worried about that. Besides, you know, you buy stuff, you pay money. They all take money. You know, that's how it works. Same way in an Asian groceries for yeah, exactly. I have to say though, the market in our city is like actually a little funny because it is definitely run, and I saw the guy a couple times when I was there. It's definitely run by a guy who's not really Polish at all. I think he's just a local Dutch dude who decided to run a business of having a Polish supermarket. And he does hire like a couple of Polish people in there as well, you know, but he himself doesn't know Polish that well. He's clearly like his Polish like a little off as a native speaker, seeing that, you know, saying that. But like he's also, you know, has all the basics covered. One day when I visited the market, he wasn't there because they had some problem with the cash register. And like the computer that was running the cash register in there just didn't work correctly. It like hanged or something. It just didn't want to. It just didn't want to, like, you know, cooperate with them, and it was just hanging and wasn't like reacting or anything like that. So the guy who runs the store, left to find someone and get this thing figured out and fixed today. Whereas the one lady that was in the store in addition to him, Polish lady, I think she knows that he's like overcharging people for products from Poland, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure she's aware how big the prices are, because I grabbed a few things. She like just kind of counted it in her head, and I like paid a total of like 8 euros when I should have paid like 12 or 13, I think. And like, you know, I didn't say a word, she didn't say a word, but like, she was just kind of like, oh, that's gonna be 250, that's gonna be like 150, and yeah, 8. And I like, no, I've seen the prices of the things she was counting, and they were at least 3 euro per piece. So like, you know. Oh, it's funny. It's just funny. Nice. Good SD. Yeah, I had to break there. Oh, that's too sad. Okay, let me try salvaging this, and we'll see what kind of time we can get here. $59.77. I guess that's just a matter of getting that looping clean there. Yeah. Judged by my hairdresser looked at my skin and my head and said, oh, I'm gonna champion you the owner. So he expected it to them really. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Hi Norby. How you doing? I just realized that this high emote still has a Santa hat on it. But like, I mean, at the same time, we are already nearing December. We're closer to this another December than further away from the previous one, you know. So there's no reason to do any changes here. Whoa. Okay. it's not as fast as I wanted to, but... Oh! I guess they have to make sure it's not something contagious, yeah. Oh, that's nice, that's nice, that's nice. That's nice of them. Really nice about it. Nice, that's good to hear. No, I can't be entering this like that. It's so hard to find an install that seems reputable, doesn't mind speaking English, and isn't going to rip me off. Kind of seems like I'm not ever going to get one of... Yeah, it's like it's like the choice triangle kind of deal, or whatever it's called. You know, you have 3, pick 2 kind of deal. Ah, you're back. It doesn't last far. I don't know why it's your name like that. How you don't has far speaking English? Welcome back, boss. Outside, but I have a game to play. Sorry. Oh. How's Galaxy? Is it anything you ever hoped for? Everything you ever wished for? That was a nice SD, but I messed up. You'll be shocked to know this is the same gate bundle, but it looks better. Wow, wow, wow. So everybody has new reviews in English and updates their socials regularly, but they have no website, no information on how to book, no price list, nothing. Jesus. Oh, I messed up. You see, I haven't. Yeah, of course. Textures I look improved even compared to 3D All Stars. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. My 9-year-old self who couldn't understand why Wills would not put Wheeze wouldn't output an HD always wanted. Fair enough, fair enough. Trying to imagine being 9 and knowing what HD is. Well, same a little bit. Woo! Nice skip. Thanks, Quinn. Have a good lurk. Like, I knew Channel 4 was for games, but I didn't know what that was for meant. Yeah, fair. Nadut gift sub. Yeah. Guys, who is Nadut? I don't know who Nadut is. Should I know who Nadut is? Who Nadut is? Yeah, great gift sub. I'm proud of you. She's good people? Okay. That's all I need to know. Ah. Playing through MGS right now, as a matter of fact. That's funny. That's really funny. Which game is she at right now? Oh, my nose just... 2? Oh. You mean the best one? I mean... No, that is not Solid Snake. It will remain in my heart forever. Nice. Okay. Fight, yeah, I can imagine. Ray, if yeah, Ray will be great. Yeah. All 50 of them. Oh, she's playing on European Extreme. That's cool. Couldn't be me, but you know, I appreciate it. I appreciate the effort. Okay, that's nice. No, that's not nice. Yeah, I went too far. I think she's playing on normal. Yeah. European Extreme. I mean, can you like imagine that some like random dudes from Europe would just boot up the game and go, oh, hey, European difficulty, that's probably for us. I don't think it's unlocked on the first try, though, if I remember correctly, but it will be still funny. Please don't quit the SD on me. Oof. I don't know. This isn't gonna go well. Yeah, this is like mid. It's for me. Yeah, Norby. So like I read about this when I like finished the game, so it was very funny. But Essentially, the main games released with like easy, normal, hard, extreme, or something like that. But the games were like later released in Europe for whatever issues than in the US and Japan. So to do it as a little consolation reward for the European market, they added an even more difficulty than extreme, which is European extreme. It literally is called European extreme. And it's like, yeah. I think like, I want to say like, I know that 1, 2, and 3 definitely have it. I don't know about 4 and 5. I think probably Hasfar knows more about that, but yeah, I know these difficulties do exist. They are really called European extreme. That's just purely because it's been an extreme difficulty released on the version for the European market. But you can also think that this is like that Europeans need their game harder, you know, so so they're gonna release them with European extreme as a little addition. Extreme is not extreme enough for us in Europe here, you know. All us, you know, socialist commies here in Europe have it too easy in life, and we need to have it harder on games, essentially. Something like that? I don't know. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, MGS5 doesn't have difficulty. MGS5 doesn't have difficulty. Joker is too hard. Think fuck they didn't. Oh, for real. Okay. Slow. I overslid as well. Yeah, it's over. That part is so hard. That uphill is extremely hard. Oh, Jesus. We will never have had Birdo and Shy Guy, and I don't want to live in that universe. Fair. You know, I'm a simple person. I just want to live in a world where we get like new adventures for Samus Aran. He said after Dread release and waiting for Prime 4 Beyond pre-order that to arrive at his doorstep. I'm just happy that Nintendo gave Metroid a second chance, I guess. That was nice. Okay. Okay, we're getting some speeds going on in here. This is really nice. Okay, this is not nice. I lost all that speeds. I don't know. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Not on this run. Yeah. Okay. That was a good one. That was a good warm-up. I should play Dread. You should. Wii U out and play the MP trilogy. Guess what's gonna happen on this channel after I'm done with Trackmania? It's not like I didn't write it on Discord, but yeah. Well, I have a Twitch channel for you, mister. Okay, I am actually extremely good today at entering SDs. I'm actually good. I am actually surprised and a little scared. I said that and now I will start failing every single one for the next half an hour. Ooh, beautiful. But I slammed there. Oh, that's too wide. Yeah. That was all too bad. That I'm very slow. That's not gonna happen unless I nail this somehow, which is also not gonna happen because I have to mess it up. Yeah, it's over. Like when I can feel I'm slower, it's over. Remember how I couldn't sleep last night because I forgot something and I was stressing about it maybe being important? Yes. I remember you mentioned that. I just remembered and it is not important. Oh. Oh no. Ow. 2 hours of sleep over it, yeah. Yeah, we went to sleep at like, I don't remember, close to midnight, I think. And when I woke up, I saw the messages from 1 a.m. about this. And I was like, oh God. Uh-oh. Don't know why that SD didn't activate, but we got it. We saved it. Yeah, I'm like overdoing it at the beginning, but it's hard because you need to like have a smaller steering input at first, and then when the slope happens you need to like increase it to keep the SD going. It's actually extremely difficult to figure that out for me right now. Just because of that one part, if I have like a mediocre run and just falls apart there. That's nice. Drift. Oh, I wasn't drifting. Started too late. Let's go again. At least I remembered eventually. True. That's bad. That's slow. Yeah, it's similar here, but here somehow it works out for me. Oh, I thought I overdid it. Okay, we're fine. No, we're not fine. We're slower. Yeah, if I overslide there, it's over. It's really cool that you'll be playing Kingdom Hearts 1.2 and 2.5 HD remix after Trackmania. 1.5, you mean? Yeah, I know. That's gonna happen. I'm eventually very excited for it. That was good, I think. Yeah. Oh, okay. 600. 600 is good speed. Yeah, so the problem is that I'm like overdoing it at the beginning. I'm like doing the steering input for the uphill where I'm supposed to be like doing it lighter there. Can't shift it in my head. I think it's funny how this gets a rise out of cakes, but I will stop if she's actually annoyed by it. I think it's a little bit of a meme anyway right now. Like, realistically speaking. Me having to play Kingdom Hearts, I read that as a meme, personally. Who knows? Maybe I will eventually play it. Studying game and on together. So studying game is amazing. I love studying game. Studying game is top tier. Can't wait for full release. I hope they don't undercharge it, because if they do undercharge it, we will have to find a developer and personally give him more money. On together is nice. I want to say they have definitely some cool ideas for a focus game app kind of thingy. I think they just need to put a little more work to it in some cases to like accommodate a little more use cases for them. Because, for example, On Together doesn't necessarily have a windowed mode per se. They kind of went that instead of having like a windowed mode, you want to... The game is always full screen, and in game you can change how it looks like dock it to the left, right, top or bottom of your screen, or maybe have it like in a different, you know, different configuration altogether. But all these configurations don't have like a classic windowed mode. I can't just minimize the game when we're focusing. and then come back to it after we're done, which is, for me personally, it's a big downside because of like the fact that I don't really have like an ultra wide screen. I don't have a lot of screen real estate here. So yeah. Yeah, it has a few strange issues and unoptimizations that need to be ironed out essentially, but this game is also like just a demo. Just something they wanted to release for people to show the game to people. I definitely can see the appeal of it, and it can definitely be a fun experience for like as a focus game. It's really nice that it's like a focus game but multiplayer. I like that a lot. Oh, I have a good speed, hang on. My nose itches, but I have to like push through it. Oh, I slid and lost a lot of speed. Okay, well. I don't think that would have PB'd anyway because I'm like minus 40 here. That's not gonna happen, you know. Yeah, maybe I would have PB'd, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Yeah, this game has like weird optimization issues that need to be ironed out. Which I didn't have because I didn't stream the game and my computer is quite strong. But yeah. I got the time for that. Fair enough, fair enough. Sledding game is really fun. We'll definitely be coming back to it, especially when it releases. It's kind of web fishing-esque in this regard, you know. But it's way more entertainment, action entertainment kind of deal. Web fishing is just chilling and fishing. Hunt Together actually also has a little bit of elements from web fishing, I would say. Like the world is like kind of a little bit similar, just by layout wise. There's like a bunch of different things to do, which like web fishing also has, but they have the added functionality of the Pomodoro timer and like having to actually do focus sessions instead of simply, you know, idling the game for half an hour or whatever when your timer pops in. .630, that was good speed. Holy shit, hang on. Okay, cool. Yeah, sledding game is going through up until the coming through, including the next fest. The big thing with sledding game is that we had a problem with setting up the lobby a little bit so that it's shared between people, because right now the way this works is that they had public lobbies and then they had invite-only lobbies. And the public lobbies were unfortunately swarmed by bad people who wanted to just run scripts, crashing people's games and shit. So for now, the public lobbies were shut down, and the only way to play is to host a lobby and invite people through Steam as your friends, which is what I would have said a few hours ago, if not for the fact that we did figure out a way how to do this to make it so that people can join by just having a link, you know, to the lobby. It is convoluted. Yeah, exactly. It is convoluted that we wouldn't like to make this happen because Steam itself also kind of blocks the classic way, or sledding game is not set up in a way that like allows this to happen. But I figured out a way, and now to reproduce it is actually extremely easy once you know how to do it. Because like if you ever like play like a multiplayer game on Steam there is often this button that says join game. It's like you can just, if you're a friend of someone and that lobby is like open to friends, you can just click the join game button. So the way this works is that you can just like originally in like other games like Repo and like others, that you can access your profile on Steam, your profile page, while the game is running and you're hosting a game. The join game button will be there. You can just right click it and select copy address, and that address from that button can be then pasted, sent to whoever, now even people who aren't your Steam friends. And that works for games that make that button available. Sledding game doesn't do that. They just do invites through Steam. So what we had to do essentially is just open chat through browser, and with some browser shenanigans like inspector and shit, figure out what the link is. And Steam doesn't also make it easy, because this is actually done in a quite secure way. The link is not like hang on, this is good speed. Oh, you little... Okay. Maybe they disabled that functionality, yeah. But yeah, if you like send someone an invite through Steam chat, you can you get like a little invite, and you can click it on browser, and that will like you can open the Steam chat in browser and click that invite on browser, and that will trigger that link you want, that you want to copy. The big problem is that the way Steam does it, the way Valve does it on Steam, is that clicking the button actually triggers a piece of JavaScript code which generates that link and then automatically activates it, if that makes sense. So you can't just right click on the button and say copy address or whatever, because it's not like that way. It's like you have to click on the button and in the like console of the browser see the redirect happen essentially and copy that link from there. It's just a little more annoying with a little extra steps, but it is doable, luckily. And we had a nice chill time playing this sled in the game. And we will have more of that time until they eventually implement something like, lobby codes and shit. From finding and joining lobbies, yeah. No, why are people so mean, dude? It's so fucking annoying. This random dude just made a silly ass little game, and you have some fucking bored ass people trying to ruin the fun for others. Yeah, I think like I said, the game needs like something like Untogether has, or web phishing, which is lobby codes essentially. Like the game should spit out like a 10-digit, however many digits code that we can paste in the game and join the lobby after giving a password or something. He's working on that. Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's what I should have added, honestly. The game needs that, and the developer is working on that, because this is like a very pressing issue. And honestly, good it's being ironed out right now before the game is like fully released. It wasn't ready for the demo, yeah. All in all, I have like huge appreciation for the guy. That's like a very fun game, and I hope it makes him a bunch of money and make him really happy. Please don't undercharge it. Please don't undercharge it. Please, 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 please. Please value your work, please. Charge exactly $18.99 for it, so that people who come in and want to shit on this game costing as much or more than Silksong can do that. Okay, let's actually get the PB here. We're having some nice times going on here. That's not nice. Okay. Oh. No. Mod in the Discord said it's probably $5 to $15, but I don't know how much authority that person actually has. Fair. Honestly, it should be 15. I would have paid like 30 even if I'm being honest with you. But like to make sure, like, you know, to make it more accessible, I'd probably just price it at 15 personally. It is a very remarkable game, I gotta say. It has very many cool quirks. I like it a lot. I'm amazed I made that. I wasn't even looking at where I'm going. The fuck was that sound? Did something explode? It sounded like something exploded. I'm so slow. Wow. Yeah, I was at a weird place there. Okay. It's nice. Unfortunately, there is precedent for all this nonsense. There's a reason why fishing doesn't update anymore. Yeah. 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 would be nice. Fuck, I see. I want to wide. Thinking Graph has the benefit of having like a publisher and community manager though. It's not as much as just game. Yeah, fair. Fair. It's very annoying too because like you have all these people being annoying and naughty, you know, and just in general being assholes, as I like to call it. But then you just, you know, eventually that makes all the developers and shit just give up, you know, and go back into hiding. And then all those people turn around and go, oh, there's no cool games anymore out. Why is there no fun games? Video games are dead. And then they go back to playing fucking Call of Duty or FIFA. You know? It's really sad. But you know, you need to alternatively, you just need to extremely moderate a community, which to some degree at some point just becomes impossible. Like even if they wanted to like ban the people from Discord that are trying to like track down lobbies and break them, those people are probably not chatting at all, so you can't even know who really clicked the link. Yeah, true. Yeah. It's a good thing that he has someone to help him with that, though. Like, you'd have to do, like, a honeypot kind of shit or something. Just have a way to, like, create a lobby link, but also to, like, track down which users clicked on it. And that might narrow it down, but at the same time, how do you disguise it so that it like actually is like effective, you know? Especially that Discord tells you what link is underneath when you click on it, even on the one that's like been in markdown, you know? So like you just can't easily guess. It's not easy to do. Besides, the question that remains then is it also worth the effort? Or should it be more worth it for you to like sit down and actually make those problems, you know, not happen in the game itself? Like fix the game, aka. But then when it's Unity, then the question is, can you actually fix the game? Because it's Unity, you know, and it's written in C#, which can be decompiled easier, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a... You could go ad infinitum. Like, people... the one thing that when I was in college, I was taking classes from like, network security and, like, cybersecurity in general. From like a practical point of view too, like they gave us like the you know, they gave us the class, the theoretical thing about like exploits and all that shit and how that works and like all the different vulnerabilities in the networks and such. And that was one thing, but we also learned it from like a practical point of view. So like as part of the laboratories, we were like actually trying to like hack into, quote unquote hack into like test servers they set up for us. You know, but what I'm trying to say is in this class that they talked about the so-called security triangle, if that calls, you know, you have like a triangle essentially, and that triangle describes essentially the amount of people that can break into your system sorted by like difficulty, by like their skill level. So like at the bottom, at the very base of the pyramid, you have the people that are just don't have any skill whatsoever, and they essentially all they can do is just enter your machine, right? But on the very top, you have the very select couple people who are like gods at cybersecurity and at hacking. Whenever you add the security, you cut off the bottom. There is still a top that stays there, but you know, it's like way lesser. So like there will always be a top of the pyramid that will still break through your security, but it's still worth doing it because when you cut off the bottom, that eliminates a huge chunk of people who can potentially compromise your systems and such. Which is why, you know, all the corporations, all the companies, everybody still uses antivirus software, you know. They all still do all those things like firewalls and VPNs and all that bullshit, and why updates are so important. Because they just cut off that bottom part, which can also harm you in some way. So like, is it now more worth to like weed out those singular people that are just breaking into your game, or does it make more sense to actually fix that problem, cut off those people, and maybe, you know, to get the whole group access? True, but at the same time, this is more of an overview of like all people in the world, I would say. It's like applicable to all people doing bad hacking stuff in the world, if that makes sense. There is like a certain chance that maybe the people who are trying to do that bad stuff will, you know, a person that's better at them than them and will help them. But also very often that's not going to be the case, essentially. Because like those people from the top will mostly like have their own social circle at the top. Like, who the fuck want to know just a random fucking kid who can only type a script in a console and press enter, you know? Plus, it's also applicable to the effort you need to do. You need to apply in order to actually break into the system. Make it harder and then give the players tools to protect themselves. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of, yeah, that was kind of my point all along. That was a little bit too sharp, but we got there. Yeah. Honestly, those cybersecurity classes were like one of the ones that I like appreciated the most from my college. I had the most fun with them. It's mostly because it's like using it's kind of like speedrunning and glitching, right? You're using something not necessarily in the way this was originally meant to be used, but it's just cool because of that, you know? But that also teaches you weaknesses of those systems so that you can better protect yourself. Alright, I should like focus on the game maybe? We've been driving today and I have not gotten a single PB yet. Did not fix it? Turn it back on then, just so you know, have it. But like, that's also interesting. kind of bullshit sits in your computer that makes that happen? Oh. Yeah, that SD was bad. Yeah, I'm bad. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I should approach this a little differently. I don't know. Yeah, so... Okay. It is so weird too, because if you look at the video stats through the Twitch player, it clearly shows that you are just skipping frames, as it calls it. Maybe it's not connected to the graphics card or the codecs, but rather the like what the browser receives from Twitch, you know. 590. Okay. Shit. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah. Nice. I can do it. I can't. Almost. There we go. I'm slower? Okay, well. Never mind. I thought I was actually faster, but I guess I'm slower. I guess I'm slower. Ooh! Let me know if you guys are not tired of hearing this car roar its engine at the same frequency for like an hour and a half now. I think you can go another hour and a half personally. Put a face mask on? Okay. I'm mostly joking. I wouldn't do anything about it other than make it louder if anybody has a problem. Oh, did Norby get scammed? Wow, Norby got scammed. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Norby. You got scammed. Hang on. Did you refund him? Yeah. Why? Oh yeah, it's just... That is so funny. You're your account, Michakes, is connected perfectly fine. It's just my account that messed up. That's so funny. All right, let me pause this. We'll do a quick ad break, and when I'm fixing that, I need to restart the bot. So enjoy the ads. Am I on the right computer? You didn't break anything. It was broken already ahead of time. Fascinating. Okay. I need to fix this finally. I've been trying to finish whatever I was working on for the past like months now. And yeah, it's been taking a hot while. Alerts working. Chat working, probably. Player working. What do I have more? Oh yeah, the thing that makes sounds. Audio play. Refresh. The big now playing thingy. There we go. That's the biggest problem, that I have to like manually reload every single one of those. And it's just all annoying. Does this work? Well, that works. Okay, perfect. So while we're waiting for another minute, let's rest up. I was using your timer to time my face mask. Oh, I'm so sorry. Add 3 minutes to it, I guess. Add 3 minutes to it. Or subtract, I guess. All right, welcome back from the ads. Let's go. Let's get back to it. Very comfy, feels nice. Okay. Glad you like it. Okay. Ah. Oh, my gear. Yeah. Where's my speed? What happened to my speed? Yeah, okay, that landing is horrible. I understand. I just have to land like forward, like facing forward, like not on not at an angle as I did there. That's my big problem right now. So I need to like ahead of time aim at the correct angle and then just stop the slide. I said this was a difficult section. My speed. Okay, that's a little better, but I got to go wide. Okay. Yeah, this was a mess up there. Okay. That's too bad. This was a good start to this section, but I was drifting too far. Okay. I think I start to get the feel of it, though. That's slow. Whoop. Huh. Oh, I kept dropping it. I was not steering enough. That's really annoying. Okay, well, whatever. I just want to remember the end of the track. Okay, well, that wasn't the end of the track. Okay, whatever. We go again. This does require quite a bit of focus of me. Sure. Okay. Okay, this is nice. Just bring it to the end now. Just bring it to the end. Okay. That's a PB. That's a strong one too. Nice. Okay. Good. Good. I suspect, I spy with my little eye. We need to be a little better, of course, but how much I can realistically push this? I don't know. It is a PB. Can tell you that much. It surely is a PB. And we broke the 1 minute barrier, which is also really nice. Feels nice. It's good to have a new PB which has like all the time saves found, you know. I have a more realistic perspective now on how I'm doing. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult to match. That's gonna be very difficult. Okay. Well, I mean, it's not gonna be that difficult. I just did that, right? Yeah, the beginning is actually not that bad. I looked at this. I can tell I'm like getting a little tired because I look longer for information away from where I'm going, you know? Like I looked at the speedometer and it took me way longer than I needed to like process what speed I'm at. $588. $625. I'm slower. I'm way slower. That's all. Yeah, that's bad. Okay. Hi, Soccer. Doing alright. How are you? Okay. Shit. I dropped it. I'm gonna be making less than they said in an interview, of course. Yeah, classic. Classic. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, the job market is just in shambles recently. Nuggets demand sustenance. Yeah, the Nuggets, I guess, need sustenance. It's been 6 minutes late. How dare you? How dare you? Don't worry, let me just get this PB real fast while you're busy feeding them. No, I just never saw Futurama, so I can't refer to. You know, never saw Futurama. Wasn't really a thing around here, so I guess number 2. Futurama, I don't know. It was out in Poland. It was like on some cable or satellite channels that I have never had the fortune of having. Okay, that's 600, which is really nice. Ow. Ow. Sure, fed their speech, thank God. Yeah, the run is pretty much dead when that happens. That's I'm slow. No. Get some serial ball stand. Yeah, I was thinking about that for the longest time. I just don't know what exactly to find for her, if that would be like the proper height. That's like the big problem. Because there are balls that are on like stands, right? But the problem with them is that they're deep. Yeah, so like 15. Yeah. Could be anything. It could be. I would like to... ideally, it would be like wooden. So that we can like place the... place the thing, like maybe screw in something so the ball doesn't slide and fall off, you know? That would be like perfect. Too wide. Oh. Ow. Cool whip container. I mean, if it works, you know. I guess if it works, it works. No, not Cool Whips per se. We have whipped cream, but not Cool Whip. But I know what Cool Whip is. I've seen it when we were in the US. We could make one, yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be particularly hard. Wait, Norby, I forgot Norby was scammed of the 1 hour noise. Wait, what is it? 12 to 112? You already found it? Right. I forgot. I forgot that also happened. No, but the timer is counting down still. Oh, okay. Well, my recommendation to you is not to not activate it right now, because it will not last for the whole stream. You'll just waste your money anyway. Keep the money for the next time, you know? Because I'll be live until like, I don't know, for another maybe up to an hour, if not, you know. Well, games Prime for Beyond, thank you. That's all. Don't take other answers for an answer. Yeah, this was sad. I think I'm losing my focus right now. Like 90, yeah, this is sad. Ugh! Almost. Almost. This is like an extremely tough ramp. I said that like multiple times today. It's just like hit your speed drift and pray you make it, essentially. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, I was afraid I'm gonna slide there. This is line, okay, this line, yeah, won't work. Quite rare for Switch 1 version in Poland, yeah. Slow. Okay, that's a little better. I guess I'm like overdoing the SDs there. Let me see if I can like make those lines a little closer to one another. Okay. More like it. More like it. Okay. Okay, that's not good. We'll see how this works. Sure. That's nice. Yeah, I'm too wide. Yeah, and I can't really like adjust this to make this work. You like have to enter the different angle to make this work well. Fascinating. Okay. What if I like do this? What if this is what they want? What if they done? How much of this do you think you could do with your eyes closed? Nothing. The whole problem with this track is that it's not possible, essentially. I mean, I could drive to the finish line maybe, but to do it well, nothing. Unfortunately, nothing. The trick that's required is for making this track work requires you to see quite significantly. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about, when the camera is outside first person, in some cases, like here coming up, try to see the threads the car makes. I have to make them overlap in a very specific way to be faster, depending on the speed. And that's the difficulty too. That's why I randomly crash on something that's like wide and can be easily prevented, because I'm staring more at the threads to make sure I'm accelerating as fast as I can, rather than if I'm on the correct path to survive. Because if I survive, I'm not gonna be fast enough, you know. Oh, that was a bad line. I should have pulled it more here. Yeah. Even more, I would say. Okay, well, whatever. Let's just try over. Yeah, that's the big problem. They do kind of require you to look at those, at your car, when you're playing this game. And the big problem is that there's also many parts which require you to have the speed to continue, so doing this blindfolded would be hard, you know, to say the least. Oh, well, yeah, okay. That's nice. Never mind. Shit. I'm very wide. I did an SD. Okay, great. Okay. Okay. Oh. Nice. 530 is good. It's not good. Ah. Seven, fine, okay. Goes 590. Go. Okay, this is nice actually. This was a nice SD. I like that SD. Shit, okay, this is slower. That's bad. Come on, there you go. No, oh, maybe, actually. We're alive, okay. We are alive. Sure. No. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No, yeah, no. Try again. Damn, that's a good speed. Holy shit, right? I didn't keep it even. I think you can break like 600 there even. You're good enough. Which I'm not right now. I'm not gonna lie, my fingers are a little tired from holding the gas button all the time. My pointing and middle finger are resting, and now I'm using this finger to hold the gas button. But like, you have to just keep holding it. There, I could like, literally, I could use tape and just stick it there. So that I don't have to hold it. Hang on. Oh, they slide off. Bye. Plastic piece here. Hang on. Am I onto something or am I not onto something? No, it's not holding enough. Is it? I do it like this. This feels weird. And also, let's go. Fuck. I thought I was close. Actually, wait a second. If I just do this. No, it's like still. How you doing, Bono? I'm trying to make my life easier right now. This is what I have. There's like a piece of plastic and a rubber band, and I'm trying to mount it on my pad in such a way that I don't have to keep holding the fucking gas pedal for another hour. But it keeps sliding off of my controller, which is really sad. Maybe something rubbery. This rubber band was like smaller as well. That would help a lot. This smaller? Not really. It's actually larger. Hang on. There's this piece as well. handy. So big, but I mean, all things considered, better it is than not than having to hold it on my own, I guess. Will this work? Oh. Dude, did they design this controller on purpose? With this fatal flaw, not being able to hold the fucking gas pedal, button, trigger, with a rubber band? Okay. There you go. Wow, this is actually a little more comfortable. Okay. In case you're wondering, this is the setup. This is the controller. This is a foam insert from my headphones. My headphones case from the travel case. And there's a rubber band going around through the middle of the controller right here. That way, properly set, I don't have to touch the gas pedal. Oh, well, properly set is the big asterisk here. It will be very funny if this rubber band breaks when I'm on my AT pace eventually. Hang on. Hang on, it got off. Granted this track for like 8 hours before I got AT. Well, I gotta be better than that. 4 hours to go. Do you guys think this is a legal TMGL modification? TMGL legal? Do you guys think I could start a competition with this? Yeah, this, like... Can't get this rubber band to be in a good spot. Sub 1 min? Yeah, sub 1 min was difficult. I got it today, like... I wanna say half an hour ago? Maybe? Well, a little more, I think. I feel like I'm close. Alright, fuck this. This was funny. This was funny while it lasted, but it's actually annoying. That's reasonable. That's not reasonable. Oh, that's actually, never mind. That was good. This part is the one I'm worried about the most. Okay. Yeah, I don't have the speed. Consistently 10 slower.
So never mind what happened yesterday. All your problems. That's
Very slow. That was bad. That was the baddest D at the end there. I also saw that like many fall AT all ATs videos on YouTube are like shorter than for this campaign. So I'm a little less worried about the fall campaign, but I'm also a little bit worried about this campaign. If that makes sense. But there is a certain chance that fall will be just easier. That's not what I'm looking for. Have to play catch up. I might just start, resetting the runs where I'm slower at the start. Like, I can technically catch up the speed, but is it worth it? Like, this is fine. This is mid. Oh, I should be more focused on the road than the speed, but whatever. $23 now. Oh, yeah, well.
so never mind what happened yesterday.
Okay. I think I was a little too close with the threads there, but it's fine. Sure. Okay, we're tied. This was faster. Okay. I'm actually a little mad at this. This was a good run. Let me see. 27. Okay, so it wouldn't be 80. But it was a good run after all, regardless. That ramp was like a little hesitant, whatever. I was a little not sure about it, but I'm gonna call it the uphill rather than the ramp, I guess. The uphill makes more sense. Oh, I'm not even drifting. Okay, I didn't realize I dropped it. Okay. I think we're near. That's bad. That's horrible, actually. Okay. No, I'm too... Shit, that's bad. Yeah. I was too low. Too low, folks. I was too low. Yeah, I was very, very close to the edge there. I have the speed here. I think I can reset this. They want to keep practicing. This part is special. Oh, okay, well, never mind. Came back from my backyard. Try the way to hide in. Oh, Jesus, is it really that cold there? No. Three degrees? Holy shit, it is cold. 3 degrees in October. Okay. Like, what do you mean 3 degrees, you know? Holy fuck. That is cold. Yeah. 3 degrees. Jesus. Climate is fine, you know? We're fine. Okay. It was like 12 or more couple hours earlier. Just the nights are cold. Well, this is the problem. We have nights that are like 12, 10, 12 maybe 10, and days which are like 18, 17 maybe, you know? It is wild that the nights are cold though, I gotta say. But also it's October, so is it really that wild? I don't know. I don't know what is real anymore. Just playing silly video game on the internet. Okay. I have somewhat of a way of doing this that I think is gonna be like somewhat consistent. Need to move there? Maybe. We want to move out. We want colder. Personally. We're big fans of colder. It's just easier for you. It's just, in my personal opinion, it's easier to warm yourself up than cool yourself down. You know? Okay. No, you know, it's just preference. I know people like hot days. I know people like hot and hate cold. I just can't relate, you know? That's all there is to it. When it's hot, I sweat and I'm like just exhausted. When it's cold, I can warm myself up quite easily. That's all there is to it. I like days when my streamer gets an AT. You know what? Me too. I just like the days when my mods stream the game I'm playing so they can show me how to get the AT as well. $600. Fuck me. Quick shorts have a fun snowball carb up. That's fun. I should start looking at shorts more. That's slow. I was too close. Okay, nice no slide. That's so bad. Yeah, I saw that I was going in the wrong direction. I'm slower. Huh. Shit. Can you not no slide, please? Nasty car. I didn't hit that. Also very slow. Also wide, but sure. I think the big problem is that if you don't have just enough speed, you will just clip that grass and it will just slow you down for the rest of the track. That's like big point. Okay, could have done this all better. That's all better. Oh, I made it. I thought I would crash. Did not expect to do that. Okay, well, nice. Okay, well, that's not gonna happen. Still. This jump is a lottery. This like whole like uphill part is a lottery. I'm just kind of guessing where I'm supposed to go. And I'll maybe hit it. In most cases, I don't. Alright, I'm 10th slower. I should reset this probably. Oh no, I missed. This reminds me a little bit of the grind of that other 22 track from a different campaign. That was also a full speeder, but it took me like 4 streams. It was actually summer 2024, I think, which had the infamous 25 with Desert Car. Man, you guys remember Desert Car? That was fun. That was fun little addition to the game. That they added willingly. If it's not stadium car, I don't want it. Fair enough. They probably won't get tempted to migrate more environments to the game. But I don't know. I guess it would be a little fun to see like Canyon or something. Canyon was a little fun. Who's roaming outside our house now? It is after 10 p.m. Presumably a motorcycle owner. A reasonable person. Definitely. Shit, that was bad. Yeah, that's bad. Not good. Nice. Minus 52. 0. Okay. Shit. Could I SD there? Is that what they want me to do? Oh no. Uh-oh. I missed. 15? 19 even. Okay. Norby, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming resub. Thank you. vibe. Thank you for the 15 months of Prime Gaming resub. Oh, I lost the LSD. Okay, somehow. Oh god, I'm slower. Okay, well, that's gonna not go well. Okay, never mind. We are... -2. Okay, well. Looking at pet food stands, and this one is allegedly 8 meters tall. Oh, I love a good typo, yeah. Fuck. That was going too well. Okay. Okay. That's another sub 1. It wasn't a PB, but it was a nice run. It won't fit in the door. Yeah, it probably won't, unfortunately. Tilted. Leave it outside. Cats will come for miles to see the 8-meter food. Yeah, sure. They'll climb the 8-meter thing like a tree, etc., etc. At least they'll see where their food is from everywhere. The tower of food, yeah. It's 10-12. Let's try for another 15 minutes, maybe. Hard cutoff at like 10:30. I'm having a very good rhythm today. I don't want to like you know, get rid of it. Potentially not have it tomorrow. Oh. It would be so fire if we did this track today. It would be so fire if it was done. I wouldn't have to think about it. Yeah, use an Etsy's out of hand, bro. Yeah, why did you need AI to generate a bottle of soap? That's a very good question. I think it just buys into the whole thing of like not using your brain, AI replacing your brain can do. I don't have 660, that's not gonna be fast enough. Oh, that's a good practice. Anyway, 59.5. AI video of the woman on the glass bridge? No. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here, let me put this here and mute this tab so I can look at it later. I have not been on Twitter in a while. Ever since I did the magical trick of log out of Twitter on your phone. That like just kind of worked wonders, honestly. I gotta be real with you. And Blue Sky isn't as addictive. Blue Sky I like can open, stroll a bit and just turn off. No, the last AI thing I've been looking at was like the viral thing was the whole medbed bullshit. Which is so stupid on so many levels. hundreds of videos like this, so it's so odd. Oh shit. Okay, well, I did mention doing NSD there, and I completely forgot that I wanted to do that. So let's try doing that for the last few minutes. Get my muscle memory used to a new parts. Oh. Wait. No. No. Yeah, I'm not necessarily that much faster. Okay. I mean, I can keep trying. Shit. I hate when the no slide kicks in at this beginning. It's so annoying. Again. Again, okay. Okay, brother. Okay. That's something new. So slow. That's bad. Yeah, okay. Stop. Yeah, I think I'm getting tired. I think it's time to wrap it up slowly. We'll finish it off tomorrow. Folks, we're gonna finish it off. There will be no more full speed. There will be only green medals. Everybody will win. Everybody's a winner. We'll all get tired of winning. You're a winner. That's nice speed. That's bad speed. Okay, well, that's not gonna happen with this angle. That's very slow. Ow. Ow. Okay. I'm amazed they never did like extremely hardcore dirt track, for example. Because I feel like whenever it's like a hard track, it's always either full speed or tech. You know? I wish there was like a different style that was difficult, essentially. I mean, I should be probably careful what I wish for, because we last time had a difficult desert car track and that took me 19 streams, but... Platforming, for example. No, I'm slow. Alright, couple more tries and I'm done. That was good. Holy shit, wait. Okay. Shit, okay, I dropped it. Okay, whatever. Alright, that was the last try I needed, I think. Won't get better than this right now. We'll get better next time. I feel like I need to just, this is the part where I need to like let my hands rest and I need to just step away from the game, and we'll come back stronger than ever before, folks, than ever before. Here, let me wait for another 10 seconds because I want this to be a round counter. 6, 7, 8, 9. Pause. Beautiful. We'll get this next time. It's nearby. It's very close. I don't think it's gonna take much longer. Luckily. Hopefully we'll do... I dropped my pad. Hopefully we'll do a little more than just this one track next stream. Hopefully.